drifting on the ocean. Sometimes I pass by an island.
4 days had gone by since Jaden passed, and during those 4 days, having my camera off, I experienced my first morning walk in 11 years without him. I didn't expect it to be so hard, but I was lucky enough to have my husband there with me, holding my hand with each step.
Reflection in my eye, and it's true, so true.
As you can see, I tried to be present and enjoy the company of my brother-in-laws and their roommates the best I could. Happy 30th, Mike. Just so you know, the sounds of your bones cracking when you bend down is normal. Welcome to the Dirty 30 Club, little brother. The next day, Andrew and I loaded up Domino and took off for Kansas City because during this boat ride, I decided I wanted to see things through until the end, and I dropped Andrew off at the airport.
Move along as the birds sing, running from the dark clouds and hard rain. I miss you, your colors. I feel like I'm going under. I'm coasting.
Although it felt weird being in Domino alone, I pushed through, and I was finally reunited with one of my best friends from my time in the Air Force. I mean, she was the reason for this trip after all. But during my visit, I decided not to film and enjoy my time with her and her family. And a few days later, I hugged my cookie goodbye and made my way towards my home base. But not before taking a quick detour to see some new friends with awesome rigs. And this is where my 4,000-mile solo journey continues. Good morning, friends. It is so funky out here this morning. I'm walking across the street because I'm going to go ahead and use the facilities. I'm going to shower, brush my teeth, get ready to start the day. I only have 2.5 hours drive left until I get to the Tiny Home Fest and get to meet some new friends, so I'm excited. But yeah, let's go ahead and shower. I'm so happy I didn't sleep on this side. So many doggone dogs, big dogs around here barking crazy. Here's the bathhouse. So cute. The shower was nice. Now I'm about to make some breakfast and some coffee and enjoy my morning, and I'll leave probably in like 2 hours or something. I don't know. I'm in no rush, to be honest. Okay, Dom is all packed up. I'm full. I've had my coffee and excuse me, it's time to hit the road. 2.5 hours to go and I'll be at the Tiny Home Fest. Looks like it's gonna be a gray day, which is fine because I still have all of my rain gear from when I used to live in San Francisco. So take that. Gray skies and drip drops. Look at them people being nosy. Mind your business. Hey, Dom.
coconut core.
Okay.
COIR. And then these are just like wood chips. Okay. I mean, they put it in plastic. But this is like this regular company. And check this out. It's bolts on like, what is that, PVC pipe?
Yes, I can make this.
You could make this, and you will make this.
Yes.
Because look, there's like a double vent thing right there.
Yeah.
But that's what, so our bucket is just a bucket. And it's not getting any of, I mean, it's
no
still,
airflow, yeah.
It's still composting, it just does it like 100 years slower. So like this is a $900 Nature's Head. Don't buy that shit. Like, buy a bucket, put some bolts in a PVC pipe, and then shit in a bucket.
When I tell you it is so freaking cold here, you can see your breath, my fingertips, like I can barely feel them. My toes are damn near numb. So we're about to walk back to Dom. I'm gonna boil like a big old pot of water. We can make some tea and try and like warm up. It is so freaking cold. Oh, see, that's why I wear mascara.
Except you like the size, right? I do more selfies.
Wow, so that's 8 windows.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to check up top too.
Oh, he's up there.
Okay.
He's dancing.
That's what I'm
Have you seen? In there.
Oh, it's so nice.
Go, this fit. Perfect.
Yeah, it's because of our fridge. It's awesome. Because our fridge is huge.
No, it's great.
I
like you faced it.
I like this.
So, I missed a lot today, actually. It was just way too cold here in Des Moines. So we all went back to our vehicles. I heated up some like leftovers, made some tea for people. And yeah, everything is basically closed. So I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to look in any more vehicles today. Because most people packed up and left. So, man, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Good morning, friends. It is a cold one, like really cold. That's why I still have on my bonnet. Yes. So I'm still in Des Moines. This is where I stayed last night. Here. And I think I have a few hours before everyone wants to pack up and leave. So I'm gonna enjoy my morning. It's about 9 o'clock. It is cold in Dom. I slept with one of my windows open on accident, didn't even know it. So I'm going to, let's see, make some coffee. I'm not gonna turn on my propane heater because the stove is gonna make it warm in there. And make some oatmeal this morning. I'm excited. I haven't had oatmeal in a minute. Dom is so dirty from all of this driving. The wind is making my eyes water. But yeah, she's so dirty. I don't know who's gonna wash her right before she get painted. Probably need to hire somebody because they're gonna have to put in some work. So since you see me last, I've driven like 120-ish miles, went to Whole Food, grabbed some food. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Went to Whole Food, grabbed some food, and now I'm parked up at a park. I came here because the weather is just so crappy. It is so windy outside. Excuse me. It is so windy outside. Not much sun. And the campsite that I'm at right now has a full hookup for, excuse me, for $11. And I'm charging my backup battery pack. So I'm just making sure that I, don't run out of power while I'm, excuse me, on the road. So yeah, let me just go ahead and go because these hiccups don't seem like they're going away. I just ate most of my sushi and I'm just cold. So I turned on the buddy heater. I just have it on low right now just to like get it toasty in here. Like I don't know, like I'm just I'm cold. And to be honest, like, it's just weird because, you know, I don't want to get all sad and stuff, but, you know, Jay would be like my little space heater, and, you know, he always liked to cuddle and snuggle and stuff like that. So I do miss Jaden hardcore, and I miss his warmth right now. Little fuzzy face. Yeah, but I have my buddy heater to keep me warm. So the propane heater was going for maybe like 10 minutes, and then it stopped because ran out of propane. So I want to actually track and see how long this like the little 1 pounds lasts. My buddy heater takes 2 of these, and honestly I don't think I've used it. Like, I used it once in Idaho because it was a cold morning and I wanted to dry Jaden off. And prior to that, I honestly don't think I've used it since San Francisco. So maybe earlier this year, if not last year. So I'm gonna just write today's date on one of these canisters, so next time I fill it, I can actually, you know, see how long they last. I don't use it enough, you know, where I'm like just going through canisters. But again, I'm not like 100% full time. So there's that. Come on. Sweet. So at the Whole Foods, I had got like red bananas. They looked weird. And they said that they're from Costa Rica. For like, I've never seen one of these in real life, so it's not opening like a regular banana, like, easily. Like, it's hard. I don't know if it's ripe or not. I should have Googled it. So this is what it looks like a regular banana, but it's hard. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I don't even know how to describe the texture. Like, when you bite into it, well, it was almost like you bit into a carrot, like that initial crunch, but then it got like all powdery and weird, like you was yeah, like you was chewing on a banana peel. That was nasty. I don't even know how much I paid for that. Like, I bought 3 of them thinking it was gonna taste good. Maybe it's not ready yet, but it looks like, I don't know. I'm gonna Google it and see what the heck, because that was disappointing. I don't know why I thought it was gonna taste like vanilla ice cream or something. So I Googled, and yeah, it was not ripe. It was immature per Google, and yeah, it tasted like chalk. Like, that bite was like biting into a carrot, and it just kind of like dissolved all weird in my mouth. So that was not a good experience. Google said that it should have a softer texture, and it also should be kind of like creamy, sweet taste to it. So maybe it should taste like, I don't know, vanilla ice cream or something. I don't know, but that crap was nasty. So I'm just about to eat an apple with some almond butter. Yes, something goes missing. Here's my $15, a 10 and a 5. Done. I just got back in. It is so warm in here. It's all nice and toasty. Like, oh, it's like I just walked into like somebody's home. Morning. Yuck. Good morning, my people. It is a new day in Iowa. Yeah, Iowa. I'm about to go take a shower. It's freaking freezing too. So I have my propane heater still going. I have it on low. I'm gonna leave a window cracked. And yeah, I'm about to go take me a shower. You're able to lock yourself in, which is nice. It's one shower. Oh. Yay, at least I got shower shoes. I'm hoping the water's hot and I can just keep my distance, because that look a little funky. But I want a hot shower, so. And I paid $15, so I'm gonna take me a shower. I'm back inside of Domino, and that was the worst shower. It was freaking freezing in there, and I didn't even like wash my face. None of that stuff. Like, I just cleaned the important areas. The water got like lukewarm, and it was low 40s last night and like right now, so it was cold. So I hope I don't get sick. I hope I don't get sick. I just like really cleaned really fast, and now I'm back in here. I'm so happy I had the freaking heater still on, because you know, now I'm back warm and I'm just putting on lotion and stuff. But yeah, I'm about to make some breakfast. I think I'm gonna head out in maybe like an hour and a half or so. Doing about maybe like 200 and something miles today. Nothing too crazy.
Shit. I'm the one calling the shots. I don't get stuck in the box. Feel like I've been through a lot, holding it down like it's tied to a rock. Everybody all talk, they ain't walking that walk. Learned it all on my own. Everything's self-taught. Headshot with the stainless. Blow their mind, now they brainless. Dreams of being on stages. Damn, the shit's outrageous. I can see all of the changes. Everything coming in phases. Last year I was nameless. This year I'm finna be famous. I've been doing my own thing, doing good in my own lane. Started wearing my own name, but it ain't on a gold chain. Saying things that they won't say, making moves that they can't play. Half of these rappers got no soul, probably sold it on eBay. Turning this shit to a brand, it wasn't part of the plan. No one knew who I was, now they know who I am. Gotta get straight to the business, building it up like it's Tetris. They say that I'm something to witness, dropping these rhymes and they vicious. Going in when it's game time, y'all been stuck on the sideline. Every day I've been rising up, see you on decline, blowing up like a landmine. Your career need a lifeline, work ethic ain't like mine. Pray to God start seeing signs, try to pull up in the I-8. You wanna ride but it's too late, showing me love but it's all fake. Deep inside know it's all hate, I cannot lose in this mind state. My timing is now and they can't wait, don't know what's to come like a blind date. Just putting that work and we all straight. Great.
Okie doke, my gray water's empty. I refilled my water, my I don't know, faucet water. I don't drink out of that, but I use that to like wash dishes and stuff like that. But now that that stuff is finished, I'm gonna drive 275 miles today, and I should be going to a location, I think it's called Blue Creek. It is Blue Creek WMA, which is Wildlife Management area or something like that. I guess is like very similar to BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. But around here, you only can stay 3 nights consecutively versus 14, like on the West Coast with BLM land. So, I think I have like 3/4 of a tank. So I'm just gonna go until I'm about at a quarter tank, which is always my stopping point. I never go below a quarter tank of gas. I'm just gonna go about until I get like a quarter tank and then fill up and all that stuff. So as I always say, it's time to hit the road.
Welcome to Nebraska.
It's so nice out here. Good morning, friends. It is a really nice morning. I slept really good last night. As you can hear, like the highway noise is right across the pond, but I didn't mind it. I actually prefer sleeping with some type of noise in the background. When it's like completely silent, it makes my mind wander and I get nervous. But it's such a pretty morning. I'm only doing 3 hours today, a little over 3 hours, coming right at like 200 and maybe 10 miles. I did the math and basically I only have to do like 216 miles a day to make it home within that week time span. So I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna enjoy my walk across the little pond this morning and my coffee. It's so crazy how windy it is. Like, I hate driving when it's this windy because like domino gets blown all over the lane and it stresses me all the way out. Look at this crap. I'm not looking forward to driving. Hopefully it chills out because this is not the business. So I've only driven 107 miles, but I'm tired. Like my body, my shoulders and stuff kind of hurt a bit because this wind is like, no joke, a domino is just being blown back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the wind. I only have an hour and a half left to drive, but I'm actually kind of hungry, so I'm gonna use the facilities at this rest stop and then pop up the camp stove because I'm gonna make a sandwich. So yeah, BRB. All right, since that wind kicked my butt, I'm taking like an hour break. I made a grilled cheese with like salami, and I think I had provolone cheese, and I just put some mixed greens on it. But yeah, I'm still at the rest stop and I just have to clean up my mess afterwards. But yeah, I'm about to eat my lunch, watch like a few YouTube videos, and get back on the road. I only have like an hour and a half left, so that's pretty good. Okay, Dom is packed up and I'm about to get back on the road. I only have like 100 miles left, an hour and a half. So that's good. And I also checked the temperature or the weather for the location I'm going, and it's not supposed to be windy there. So sometime between now and there, the wind is supposed to die down. So that's good. Ooh, and I get back an hour. So like right now, technically I'm like 2 hours ahead of Reno, and I'll get one of those hours back. So that's nice. Okie dokie, let's go. We made it This water is so freaking clear and cold.